What's it called? What's it called? What's it called? No, he doesn't even know what it's called. What's it called? What's it called?
Caleb.
Yes.
Man, I hate to throw a wrench in the plan, but I think that we should do it a little differently today.
What?
Yeah, dude. I think that we should do something on this podcast today that we've never once ever done before.
Oh,
I think that
wow.
we should get down to business. Every
Let's
episode
get
of this show,
down
we
to
we fuck around, and we act like we don't have anything on our to-do list at all. But I think that today we need to make sure that we lock and load. You know what I mean? That we get ready, dude. And we fucking move. You know what I mean?
It's taken us 100 episodes to actually now we're like, all right, enough fun.
Yeah.
We are a Harry Potter podcast.
That's right. That's what we've
We're gonna
decided.
read them all.
Yeah. Welcome to Podwarts. You've enrolled in Podwarts, and
Podwarts. That's
I
the worst
know.
thing I've ever heard.
And yeah, well, this is we're a member of Stand Up Puff. That's right.
Oh, wow.
You're listening to the lamest show on earth.
Stand up Hufflepuff.
Yeah,
All
totally.
stand-ups would be Hufflepuff, I feel.
Yeah, totally. We wouldn't be
Yeah, it's
cool.
hard to
We
be
wouldn't be
cool.
evil, and we wouldn't be like powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah, hell
See?
yeah, dude.
I have a demon in me.
Caleb has COVID. Let's go. No, dude, let's go. You ready to go? I think we need
All right.
we need to hit it, dude.
Hit
Welcome
it.
to What's It Called, everybody.
Hello. That's
Hello.
Quickest cold open we ever had.
Yeah, this is our 100th fucking episode, man. How cool is that?
I can't believe it.
I know we did this as a fuck around in quarantine. And then we did it in a park, and it was like, this is the best thing we've ever done. We should keep doing this.
Yeah, it was a fun thing, and now it's over.
Yeah, we did it 100 times, and it turns out we were wrong. We don't like it. It's not fun. It's not funny, and we both want to die now.
It's funny because people know, like our peers and colleagues and friends know about this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
And like I sound like such a dick when I talk about it. I'm like, oh yeah, those early episodes, we didn't know what we were doing. And then they tune into a brand new episode and we're like, Dave's dick is 30 feet long.
Yeah.
We're
well,
taking shits.
First
like,
of all,
what did
that's
we figure
true.
out? I don't know what we figured out.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'm happy to do the show because my dick just gets longer every episode. And I'm scared to stop doing it because I'll have a little dick again.
If it doesn't get any wider, then it's just like Freddy Krueger's tongue. It's just like gross.
Absolutely. It's still
just long.
Just as wide as my index finger. And it's 32, 33 feet long.
Roll it up. You know when people are rolling up a big cord and they put it around their shoulder, the cord guy way?
You're describing a lot of my life.
It's gonna tie his dick into figure eights to put it in the garage.
Yeah, it's easy to loop it all up, but then like at the end, you try to weave it in and tie it, and then it doesn't really work. It just sort of falls apart.
Is this what you put on like your Bumble profile?
Yeah.
It's
I have
long.
a 30-foot dick. I have a 30-foot dick and nothing to do. That's my Bumble bio.
That almost sounds Dr. Seussical there.
Yeah,
30-foot dick and nothing to do.
I have a 30-foot dick and nothing to do except to read and maybe to poo.
Yeah, dude.
So yeah, that's my bio. Actually, I'm like, what's up? I'm horny, single, and straight. And if you like to take shits, I'm your guy.
Horny, single, and straight is just like a plague. It's so many people.
It's
you know?
so many people.
Billions.
It harms us all.
Yeah, we really got to find a solution.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, if only people could.
Arranged marriages.
Yeah, ooh, that's it.
Let's do it again.
An arranged marriage nowadays would be. Maybe we should try it because back in the day, it was the arranged marriages were rather like Game of Thrones style, like linking our families to raise all of our profiles, or it was like, well, her dad has a bunch of goats and I want some goats. So now, like,
want some goats. What a world.
I know. But now what it would be like, oh man, that guy has an issue of Spider-Man that I don't have. Yeah, like, oh man, that guy has Disney Plus and Hulu. I think my daughter should marry his daughter. That's what I think. Let's see.
I have noticed that in modern times, it is like as a boyfriend, when I have a streaming service that the girlfriend's family, like when Jenny's family found out I had Disney Plus, they were like, "Oh shit, that's
wow,
huge."
Totally, it is like because if they have Netflix and HBO Max, you're like, okay, they're like a regular person who pays for regular things.
Yeah.
And then Hulu and Amazon, it's like, okay, yeah, those are ones people have. But if you find out they have all that and Disney Plus, Paramount Plus, and Peacock, it's like, this dude's rich, man. This guy's rich and bored as hell.
And there's just not enough time. There's not even enough time to watch Hulu. There's not even enough time to watch YouTube.
Totally.
Like, what are we doing? It's
totally
nuts.
Yeah, YouTube is endless.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this sucks.
Everything ever.
There's like videos of like legendary concert pianists playing Chopin in a fucking church in Italy. And I'm like, no thanks.
Yeah, no thanks. There's all that. There's everything. There's the moon landing. There's every documentary in the world. And there's just collections of stuff. And I still end up watching, here's Sam Cedar reacting to Dave Rubin, reacting to Rogan, talking about Ted Cruz.
Totally.
And it's just like, why am I keep falling into that? I waste
Well, those guys are like alcohol. They figured out how to be addictive.
Yeah,
it's not actually fulfilling. It's like how when you got free time and you could meditate or work out, but you just get fucking wasted.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, totally. Oh man. Speaking of that, so the reason I thought that we should get down to business is that we are in honor of having done 100 episodes of this beautiful show. We're going to do a retrospective on the last 100 episodes of the show. And I think it's going to take the whole episode. But of course, before we do that, I think we need to get down to business.
Business, yes, business.
Yeah, dude. Welcome to What's It Called? Get ready to fucking lay down, dude.
Yeah, Richard Carnes. We're the Potato Boys.
You sleepers out there. We love you so much. Sign up for our Patreon. Go to our web store. Check out our website, What's It Called? Rodeo. Follow us on the social medias. Leave us reviews on iTunes and Spotify. It's not called iTunes anymore, but I'm old as shit.
Apple Music, right?
Yeah.
Is it?
Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Stitcher, all that shit.
Yeah, please.
And well, see ya. I completely lost my train of thought, and then I just kept on being quiet.
Hit our Patreon to give us money and get bonus episodes. Buy our hats and mugs and shirts and hoodies.
Shop. What's it called? Rodeo.
Buying them. We announced on our last episode, and people buying them, and it's great. Buy one for the kids and your parents.
And make sure you support El Segundo Brewery, the greatest brewery on planet fucking Earth.
Unreal.
That's right. They make beer that tastes good. And what else do you fucking want from somebody? Yeah.
That's good.
It tastes good and it gets you drunk. And it's not mean to you the way other beers are. You know, when you have a Budweiser in your mouth, you start questioning who you are and if your parents love you. That never happens when you're sipping on a nice Mayberry IPA.
That's right.
Yeah.
And they have a can. You can tell by the cans that they love you. You know, like, so when you're drinking a Bud Light, you're a number, you know, you're just a customer, you're just a dollar sign.
You're just a cog in the machine.
Yeah. Drinking a Mayberry IPA is like drinking a Norman Rockwell painting of love.
It's like raging against the machine.
Yeah.
Some have said.
I said
great people have said that, including me. Great people with a long dick.
That just made me think of like Biden getting
he had a long dick,
and then you're just like, but at this point, I think it'd be fine. He's like sitting there talking in Detroit.
And Corn Pop,
great man,
he had a long dick.
Yeah, everybody's like, whoa!
Oh yeah, chain longer than his dick. I remember the night my wife died. My dick got run over by a truck. My dick's so long I can drive a truck. That's right, everybody. Yeah. The reason I took the train is that my dick and I we don't fit in most cars.
My dick and I. It's funny to be talking like that and still use the correct like I would say me and my dick.
Yeah.
My dick and I. Oh, to whom shall I give my dick?
Yeah.
Like, wait, well, this is too formal.
It's thine choice. And of course we can't actually do this format break of this episode until we also do some moon news.
Oh, moon news.
Dude, what do you think it's going to be this week? What do you think the moon news will be?
I hope it's something about Kanye. I hope I hope Kanye has said something incorrect about the moon. Because he always, how when he's trying to make a point, he goes back way too far. He'll be like, Walt Disney, Neil Armstrong. And he'll go, yeah. Neil Armstrong tried to go back to the moon. They wouldn't let him. And you're like, I don't think that's true.
Donald Trump was on the moon. Donald Trump was born on the moon. Kanye should start saying crazy shit that isn't about like a group of people and their identity.
Yeah,
like, has he considered that just being like wacky in general instead of just being like, fuck this entire group? LOL. And it's like, yeah, you can't just like be like, the Jews ruined my life and be like, why are you mad?
Dude, did you see when Fox and Friends, because they, it's early in the morning on Fox and Friends, and they go, oh, they banned Kanye from Twitter. They can't stand conservatives. And then they go on, and then they go, when they come back from break, they go, we just looked at what he tweeted, and we have to make a retraction.
Hell yeah, dude.
They didn't know what he tweeted. They were just
awesome.
assuming he tweeted he likes low taxes, and that's why they banned him. But they're like, oh shit, we'd like to apologize to our Jewish people.
Dude, I gotta say, Fox and Friends, I think, needs to get an award for absolute worst television show in the history of television.
That's so embarrassing.
It's so embarrassingly stupid. It's because I think everyone on earth could agree that like Good Morning America is like top 5 worst TV shows ever. The Today Show, because the Tonight Show is a lot of fun. It's jokes. It's like, oh man, did you see the president's dumb face? Wow. And even if it's a boring old format, they're being silly. But the Today Show is just in the morning.
Right.
It's just in the morning. And they're like, sun's still the same shape. Sun's still the same shape, everybody.
On the Tonight Show, they'll be like, it's so hot. Hookers are offering to blow on you. Right. And you're like, that's a bad joke. But then on the Today Show, they just go, it's hot.
It's hot.
Like, you're not even putting a bad joke in there?
How hot is it? Well, it's 95 degrees.
And Al Roker's like, oh,
like, wow. So Fox and Friends is just that, right, but like conservative, which is even worse. It's like, so you're boring with no information at all. It's all surface level, and you have a political opinion. Like,
yeah, they'll be like, it's hot today, and it has been for thousands of years at this time of year.
Yeah, totally.
Like, oh, interesting.
Yeah, dude. Is there an equivalent on MSNBC? Because that would also be
Morning
fucking
Joe.
terrible.
Morning Joe's that shit.
Is that what it's called? Morning Joe?
Morning Joe, yeah.
Well, it's hot today, and also lots and lots of people are gay.
They'll go, it's 95 degrees today, and people of color are affected most by that. Like, well,
right.
I suppose.
Okay. All right.
The LGBT community is really affected by this
Did
heat
you
wave.
relate these two things?
Like, I mean, we're all yes.
Like, are you the news or what the fuck is this? I know it's like the souvenir shop of TV shows. They're just like, yeah. I think the most today we're gonna take a real crack at fighting racism with this snow globe. Jesus Christ, dude!
Yeah. It's like an MLK tote bag. Oh, that'll help.
Right. Yay.
That'll help.
Yeah. Dude, the moon news today fucking rules. Here is from October 10th, yesterday, a headline on CNN.com. William Shatner on traveling to space. Quote, all I saw was death. Hell yeah, dude. Life fucking rules.
Captain Kirk.
Yeah, Captain Kirk. Yeah.
All I saw. You know how old people don't know how to be charming after a certain age? It's just they forget that they didn't mean their question. How you doing? Thinking about death a lot.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
To seek out new life and civilizations. To boldly fucking kill myself. Dude.
I think he got up there and didn't get laid and was like, this is not what I thought. I remember getting laid when I was a young space explorer. I got laid a lot.
It's also, yeah, that's a good point. He got laid so much. That's true. I also, man, old Star Trek, actually all Star Trek is like this. Like Star Wars and all other sci-fi at least attempts to make some aliens look different. And in Star Trek, it's just a really hot girl, but she's green.
Yeah. I used to love that old Leno bit where he's like, whenever Captain Kirk would go to a planet, it'd be like a hot green lady. And he'd kiss her and she'd be like, what is this Earth kiss? And he'd go, oh, yeah, she's got makeup and teased hair, push-up bra. She's got her half unzipped down. And he's like, yeah, I'm sure that's the first guy that's been to this planet. What's a kiss? Oh, I don't know. It's like, that's how dumb Captain Kirk is. He's like, they're all virgins. All these green ladies.
Oh, that's so funny.
His stand-up was so good back in the day.
Dude, I am so excited about this article. First of all, it's written by like a baby. It's like written by somebody who wants to be writing a novel about space. Astronauts have for decades described their trips to space as, quote, breathtaking and humbling, a reminder of Earth's fragility and humanity's need to serve as stewards of our home planet.
Oh,
actor William Shatner, who joined a suborbital space tourism flight last year, experienced the same phenomenon, but he had a very distinct observation when he turned his gaze from the Earth to the black expanse of the cosmos. All I saw was death.
It's actually the exact opposite. There's no death in space.
Yeah, there's no life.
There's nothing.
If there's no life, there's no
death. Only death on Earth.
Totally.
What are you talking about, Captain
Things
Kirk?
have to live to die. Also, I guess I just missed that. I didn't like suborbital trip. What does that mean? Like that means one of those airplanes that goes really, really high, like so high it's like sort of out of our atmosphere and you lose gravity. Or did I just totally miss that we've had space flights that are that just have passengers on them?
Yeah. Like one of the Backstreet Boys went to space recently, I think. I know that all the billionaires did.
I heard
Jeff
they were
Bezos
going to.
did.
I didn't know they did. When did this happen?
Richard Branson went to space.
I did hear about that.
You know, they got bored. Who else went? Did Elon go to space? I think Elon went to space.
When did they all?
This is like within the last year and a half, I think. They all went to space, all the billionaires. And I bet you Kanye's going. There's no way he's not.
Dude. Well, if you see his tweets, you know he's already up there.
That was like, yeah, that would be if Carson.
Was this a big news story? I'm sorry, man, but this, to me, that is a massive deal that non-astronauts went to space.
Yeah, and I don't think it's a good idea. because some of them are gonna try and open the window.
Dude, literally, I googled SpaceX flight billionaires, and there isn't a huge article in the New York Times that says Jeff Bezos goes to space. How is that fucking possible? I literally can't find a thing about it.
Well, he went. I know Jeff went, and I'm sure he went because I remember he wore a cowboy hat up there, and I remember finding that so odd when I was watching the news story. He's wearing a cowboy hat, and you're like, "What? You're from Seattle, and you're bald." It's just weird. It's weird to have on an astronaut suit, and instead of a helmet, you got a cowboy hat. Like, what are we doing here?
Okay, I remember this. Yeah, Bezos went on his own. He had like his own spaceship called, it's like Blue Origin is the name of the company. I just mean, like, I don't know, dude. I'm like pissed off. I feel like this is insane. Like I just can't believe I didn't hear about it. I'm gonna move on, but this is
why we got to do Moon News. This is why Moon News is so important.
Shatner's biography called Boldly Go. It's like, shut up, dude. You got an audition when you were young. That's what happened. You booked one audition, and then you got to go to space when you were old because of that. You motherfucker. It's filled with similarly grim anecdotes about Shatner's experience bolting above the Earth's atmosphere aboard a real-life rocket after his memorable stint playing a spaceship captain, blah, 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 blah. I saw a cold, dark, black emptiness. It was unlike any blackness you can see or feel on Earth. It was deep, enveloping, all-encompassing. I turned back to the light of home. I could see the curvature of Earth, the beige of the desert, the white of the clouds, and the blue of the sky. It was life, nurturing, sustaining. Life, Mother Earth, Gaia, and I was leaving her.
Gaia.
Shut up, dude. Oh my god.
Who talks like this?
Man,
that's how Gandalf talks.
Boldly go to hell. How about that? Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh wow. William Shatner is fucked up, dude. They asked him, "Are you anxious to go back to space?" And his answer was, "If you had a great love affair, could you go back, or would that demean it?"
What the fuck are you talking about? Why does everything have to be horny? You know what space reminded me of? Pussy. Oh,
that would be such a better. I love it, dude. That would be. I looked out into the black expanse of the cosmos, and all I saw was pussy.
See, I bet that was in the first draft, and the publisher was like,
"No, man, say death.
We got to sell these at airports. All right, you can't be."
Yeah. Okay. The titles I'm workshopping are, I got laid on Mars. I had sex with a lot of space ladies, and Boldly Go. Which one should I do? Real quick, I want to check Fox News.
Oh yeah, there's got to be something.
It'd
probably be.
Oh, like, dude, the Hunter's moon was.
Oh, geez, yeah.
Like a few days ago or yesterday. Yeah, totally. Which is just a big old moon.
Yeah, for night hunting.
Yeah, that must be it.
No one's doing in modern times.
Totally, dude.
What are you hunting at night for?
Yeah, you can definitely do it during the day.
Yeah. What are we? Your schedule's all fucked up. It's like you went to work in the office and you went and got your gun, went in the woods. It's like chill out.
I know this is going to be a really, really dark joke, but you know what this is making me think is that maybe we should make it legal to shoot up places at night. So they can do it when there's no one there. You know what I mean? Like if you're like pissed off at your school, and then you just go to the principal and be like, "I've been thinking about shooting up the place." And the guy can be like, "All right, well, just do it after 7." And then you can shoot up the lockers and like, you know, whatever.
Or shooting ranges have been the same since like 1910. It's a little cutout guy with a target for a head.
Totally. Make it your boss.
Make it a boss's in schools. Like the shooting range should be like a movie set. Like, would you like to shoot up the Old West or
That's right.
a school or perhaps an office building?
Yeah, those old ones where there's like the people made of wood and there's like the cowboy pointing the gun at you. I wonder how it felt to like, I wonder if anyone ever went to that thing and then the wood thing popped up and the guy was like, oh, what? That's me. Everybody's just shooting me every day. What the fuck, dude? Also, they got to make a new one every time someone shoots it. How crazy is that?
I know.
Seems like a waste of wood.
Yeah.
You know what's not a waste of wood is my long...
You say it like it's an ad break. You say it like...
Man, you know what makes me feel good is my own dick. Speaking of engaging conversation, I had a really interesting conversation about my long dick the other day. Man, I'm really excited to do a 100th episode retrospective, buddy.
Yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
I pulled up our list of episodes and I was already laughing reading them. Because
when I think first started, great. I didn't even know if we knew what we were like. It's hard to remember, but I don't think we knew that this was like going to be reoccurring. Weren't we just like we're going to do a series where you interview me like 12 times?
Yeah, it was gonna be like I had another podcast I was doing, and you had another podcast you were doing, like and one you were working on. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we were like, well, it would be funny if we did a podcast where you were always the guest and I was always the host.
Yeah.
And it's an interview show, but I'm just like, how are you? Every month. And so we did the first one, and it was so fun when we were done. I remember feeling like I don't want to act weird. I thought it was so fun. I was like, I don't want to say how fun I think it is because I don't want to put pressure on Caleb to feel how I feel. But then after like talking about it a little bit, it was clear we were both like, oh, this is sick. And I remember when we recorded it, we said the name of the show was Once a Month, Dave Interviews Caleb. Mm-hmm. And then after we were done, we were like, we should do a show where every episode it's a different podcast and we rename it every week and we'll call it What's It Called? And I had like What's It Called was like an idea for a podcast I had sort of had, and it was a segment on my show Get Stupid. And so Chris had made the theme song, and it was weird. It was like we thought we were going to do this monthly thing that was silly. And then like right after, like within like a day or two of being done recording, we had this whole other podcast.
Yeah. It was weird.
So if you listen to the first one, I think it had the theme song and stuff, but we were like, welcome to Once a Month, Dave Interviews Caleb. I don't think we even recorded another thing for it.
It's like when you watch the first episode of Seinfeld and there's no Elaine and Kramer's wearing a bathrobe. You're like, what the fuck is going on?
What is this? What is going on? Yeah, dude, but the bio I wrote for that first episode, November 2020. That's so crazy. It was also like in the winter of COVID.
Oh, that dark winter.
That winter fucking sucked, dude.
Yeah, it was bad. You were like the only person I saw.
Yeah.
I would see you and Jenny and Abby, and that was like it.
And we would sit in a park 6 feet from each other. No wonder it was so fun. I mean, it would have been
covered. We had like little hairnets on our microphone.
Oh, that's right. Oh my God. That's right. The bio I wrote is Dave and Caleb think their podcast is called Once a Month, Dave Interviews Caleb, but it turns out they're wrong.
Hell yeah, we were.
And then the first like 16 episodes, we were just renaming. We were like, oh, the show is this, and it's called this now. The second episode was Better Than Steph Tolev, which it still is.
Which was a big nightmare.
Yeah, she's still mad.
She's still mad about that. Because here's a fun fact about Steph. She never gets unmad about anything.
She's never in her life let something go.
I actually think now she may have, but there was a period where if you forgot to put sour cream on her quesadilla, she would talk shit about you for 35 years.
Did you hear about my burrito?
I'd be like, what?
Yeah,
7 years ago.
Yeah, 7 years ago.
Haven't been back.
Yeah.
All right, Steph.
Yeah, totally.
No,
first time I met Danny Palumbo, he stepped on my shoe.
We thought it was funny because we love Steph and she's the best comedian alive. We thought it'd be funny to name that episode Better Than Steph Tolev, and then so many people tweeted.
Yeah, well, because we were also telling people at the time to tweet at Steph Tolev. I don't even remember what it was. It was like we told them to tweet something at her,
tweet like "Good morning" or "How you
yeah,
doing?"
I love you or something.
Yeah, just tweets, and then a bunch of y'all did, and Steph wanted to call the police.
Steph was like, I was texting with her one day, and she was like, "Who are these fucking people? Who are these people? Who are these? What are they? Why are they saying this to me?" Because it wasn't mean. It was just weird.
It was just confusing. Anything confusing is a threat.
Yeah, and we were also asking people to message Eli Olsberg, and I forget what we were having them say to him too. But yeah, within like a few episodes, we were like, actually, please don't harass our friends. Turns out that sucks for them, and that makes sense. Yeah. The third episode we called "You Traveling Wilburys to Me." That's a lot of fun.
So that was, we still weren't renaming stuff, were we?
No. It took like 15, 16 episodes to decide that we were gonna. After that, well, this is still at the beginning. We were just like, we don't know what our own podcast is called. We called it "Big Old Fat Little Cat Butt," episode 4. That was fun.
I still think about that because they have cute little, like, sometimes their butts look just like a bunny rabbit, and it's just too much.
Yeah, fat ass cat butt.
Yeah,
there's nothing better. Except maybe a fat ass human butt, but
also good.
Totally for a different reason. I
don't even think you needed to say that. I think everybody.
Well, I wanted to clarify that I'm not sexually attracted to cats.
Yeah, good.
I also think it's good.
Yeah.
I remember then a couple episodes after that, we tried it out, the renaming thing. We renamed the Statue of Liberty, and we decided the new name for the Statue of Liberty was Mr. Tits.
I mean, I can't tell why. I would never be able to get on a whiteboard and like diagram why that's funny. Like, there's a lot of jokes. I don't know why, but that really makes me laugh, and I can't figure out why.
Mr. Tits, yeah.
As a name for the Statue of Liberty.
I think that we called it Mrs. Tits on the show, and then I called the episode Mr. Tits for some reason.
I don't know. Do you know what what's wrong with me a little bit is that I still don't quite trust the Statue of Liberty.
Oh, really?
Like, there's the Trojan horse, and then there's like,
oh, you think there's a bunch of French people in there? They're all pop out and kill us. Yeah, they
got a secret society. There's like a family, and they've been reproducing in there, like Pluto Nash. And well, it's just weird because like
Van Gogh's
another thing, it wasn't green when we first got it from France.
Sure,
which is weird.
Is it? Isn't that just what happens to that material?
Colors, but how do we know that's not the poison activating? And it's like poisoning the air.
Okay.
But that's just a problem I have. I don't trust France.
You don't? Yeah. Well, yeah, that's like an American thing. It is funny that it's French. It doesn't seem like we have the type of relationship with France where we get a big lady from them.
Right. For what? What did we do to deserve it?
Here's a woman.
Give them something?
Yeah.
I don't think countries do that anymore. Here's a statue.
That would be awesome, dude. We just pick a country. We just give Poland like a statue of a cat. And we're just like, put this in the middle of your biggest river.
They're like, I think we have to. They have a lot of meetings.
They have to, totally.
I don't know. I mean, it's a big cat. This is a cat of Poland.
Huge fucking cat. Like a
cat of freedom.
The cat of freedom cat. And
it's going to change colors. Don't worry about it.
We made this for you, so everybody that comes into your country on this river will feel welcome. And
it's just from us to y'all.
Yeah, the America cat.
I know.
And we call it the Statue of Liberty. We're so annoying with our fucking liberty and freedom shit. It's so stupid, dude. We're free here. Everyone here is free. Shut up, dude. People are free in so many places.
And is it really that different when you're poor and free and when you're poor and not? You know?
Yeah.
Like,
what is
really
free
the difference between making if you make $15,000 in America and you make $15,000 in Russia or China? I don't think your life's that different. You know?
Right.
With
It's
like in
also
China,
like,
they'll only let you have one kid, and it's like I can't afford to have any here. What's better than that?
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Not to be all commie pinko about it, but like, thank you for keeping me free, where I can technically do whatever I want, except for go to the hospital and like eat nutritious food. Like, you know what I mean? I don't really know what freedom does for me. Like, yeah, I can go bowling whenever I want, you know? Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Thank you so much. I can worship Buddhism all the way to my fucking grave. Oh man. Oh, I'm free. I'm so happy I live somewhere where I'm free. And I would like to say thank you to the men who died, who gave that right to me. Though I suppose I don't mean to be a dick to soldiers. I do.
I like
thank
soldiers.
you, and I do appreciate that. But I don't think you're fighting for freedom, right?
Well, you ever talk to some? I remember doing that Marine base tour in 2016. I'd be like, "Thank you guys so much." They'd be like, "Shut the fuck up."
Yeah, totally. They're a person.
Yeah,
they're only 18. They're assholes. They're hammered.
Come
they're
on,
like,
dude.
Shut up, dude. I did this to go to college. You fucking.
It's so funny. And all the people like they're like, you better stand for that fuck national anthem. And then I'm like, you ever talk to Marines?
Shut up,
like,
dude.
My dick.
Totally. I'm 19. I want to go home and have sex.
It's so funny. I was expecting them all to be like Mitt Romney's son.
Right. Totally.
They're not. It's like me and you. That's like all the guys there are like that.
That's true. Everyone in the Army or the Marines I've ever met just listens to like a shitload of comedy podcasts and just says dumb shit all the time.
They called me a pussy so much.
Oh, yeah. No, I know. I forget who I talked to about this, but it might have been Jackie Cation. Someone who did like a USO tour. They were telling me how on their first one, they were trying to like appeal to them like this, but they wouldn't laugh unless you were like at the beginning of your set, you were like, fuck you, you pieces of shit. Yeah. Just on stage.
Yeah,
right. You. Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah, I was too scared. I remember the first show, I was really scared. And by the second one, I was like, oh, I get it.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. They're guys.
Yeah, they're fucking they're young people.
Yeah. We had an episode early on called Pow, I'm Sad. I remember that one. Pow, I'm sad. Oh, dude, in this one, we thought for a while maybe we'd do a podcast called How to Parent with two guys who don't know shit.
Yeah. I do have the one core parenting thing I really think is the bluffing. And whether you hit your kids or you give them timeouts or you just take things they love and stomp them on the ground, whatever it is that you punish your kids with, you can't bluff, I believe. And that's also, I don't know shit, but I hate once the kid knows you're bluffing,
they do whatever they want.
Yeah,
they walk all over you.
You gotta just have you gotta draw a hard line.
Wow.
But
wise words from a guy who doesn't know shit.
Doesn't know shit. I don't even know if that works. I just believe it. I believe it. Don't bluff.
Don't bluff. All you got to know when you're raising your kids.
Yeah.
You can lie, but don't bluff.
Yeah, you can't bluff. And you better lie. Yeah. You need a lot of lies to keep a kid happy.
That's true. Yeah. Daddy, what's the moon? Well, the moon's a baseball. Moon's a baseball got stuck in the stars. That's right.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah, totally. I want to be that kind of dad. I want to lie to my kids all the time.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Not just Santa, everything.
Kid, take it from me, man. If you're ever hungry and we're not around, you can always eat grass. Grass tastes really good.
I've eaten grass before.
Have you? Did it taste good?
No.
Of course
I remember being like, like in my head, I thought it would, already have like a ranch dressing kind of flavor. Because when I was a kid, I would have salad and there'd be ranch dressing on it. And I was like, look at this. It's grass. It tasted so bad.
Wow. Did you put ranch dressing on the grass?
No. I just thought it would already kind of I thought it'd be like a Caesar salad. Like it'd have a little of like some sort of flavor on it. But it just tasted bad. And I was like, bleh. And my mom was like, why did you eat? I'm just like, I get grass falling out of my mouth.
Oh my God.
Why did you do that?
That's the part of parenting that would be the hardest. Just seeing your kid be a fucking moron. And just be like, oh no, I got a dumb one. He's dumb.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Damn it. A couple episodes after that, we're now up to February of 2021. We decided we had a podcast called Taking a Shit for Kids.
That's a good podcast.
I think so too. It's an instructional, educational show for children on how to correctly use your body. I also would accept taking a dump for girls. I think it was all that
for girls.
Yeah, totally.
Everybody poops.
Everybody poops. Yeah.
For kids,
pushing it out with the whole class.
Well, don't push too hard. If you're find yourself having to push too hard, you might need to just wait.
You know? Yeah, don't push, but you push a little.
Come out. Yeah.
This is the kind of stuff we discuss every week on Taking a Shit for Kids.
Yeah. That's why you gotta get on that Patreon, dude.
That's right. This week we're talking about pushing. How hard to push, how hard not to push, when not to push.
Yeah.
Y'all know sometimes you just got a turd that just will not leave. And in that sort of case, you really got to do some pushing on your end. But other than that, you don't really want to be pushing too hard because, first of all, it's how you develop hemorrhoids. You could bust a blood vessel, and that, I don't know, that's just unsightly. Aside from not feeling too good, we got a guest on the show this week.
One time I pushed too hard and it shot out too hard, splashed water back up on me. It was cold, and then I clenched my ass up and
sucked some shit right back in. Yeah, you broke it off. One shit became
cold
two
water
shits.
Went back up in my ass. I had to shit out cold water. So don't push too hard.
Getting cold water up in your O-ring never feels good. Never, ever feels good. And take it from me, I used to put cold water up in there on purpose. And I was like, why am I doing this? I don't like this at all.
Good podcast. Taking a Shit for Kids was good.
Sit Down, all caps, was the next episode.
I don't remember what that was referring to.
But the bio is Dave Ross and Caleb Synan love to sit down and they can't read.
All right.
Hell yeah, dude.
If you remember what that one was about, tweet at us, but I can't remember.
Then March 2021, we had a podcast called Silly Ghosts.
Silly Ghosts. I don't remember what that was referring to either.
When they die, Dave and Caleb will keep podcasting in the park forever. Oh,
okay. Yeah,
it was like if we died and we had a podcast.
Right, because ghosts are always haunting and opening cabinets. They never sit down and go, hey, welcome to...
That would be so crazy.
So I've been dead for 17 years.
Yeah. How long have you been dead?
By Squarespace.
Yeah, totally. Get yourself a Casper mattress. You know what's interesting? I know Casper. And he does not like those mattresses. Yeah, he's actually a Sleep Number guy. But I don't know. I guess he early on in his career he signed a contract and they took his likeness and he doesn't see a dime of that. Doesn't see a dime of that. Yeah. He's been in Ghost Court for a long time.
Ghost Court.
Yeah. Judge Mills Lane, he died and still a judge. I don't know. I don't think I'd want to keep my job in death, but I don't know. Anyway, thanks for listening to Silly Ghosts.
Yeah. I love Silly Ghosts.
Yeah, me too. So then in March of 2021, it was episode, I don't see the episode number, but I think it was episode 16. We renamed Titanic and Citizen Kane in the same episode.
Right. Yeah, and I remember Titanic was named Boat.
Yeah, Boat.
boat.
And Citizen Kane was called "Dude, Where's My Sled?"
Yeah. That's the Dude, Where's My must have started.
That might be the best one we ever had. Then then it was just fucking off to the races, bro. Fucking Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
Yeah,
do not remember what we
don't remember the name.
Yeah, then we did in the same episode The Simpsons and Schindler's List.
Disrespectful to Schindler's List.
That's a good point, dude.
Yeah. Today we're talking about the Holocaust and Toyotathon. Oh, interesting.
Oh man, my two favorite things.
Too good to be true. We'll tell you which one.
Yeah, totally.
I don't know.
They are sort of similar, and like in one, we lost a bunch of souls that were near and dear to our hearts, and in the other one, Toyota's just losing SUVs and pickups, just hemorrhaging them because of the deals that they give you during Toyota. Oh man, we renamed Star Wars after that.
Oh, hell yeah!
And then NPR, Ernest Hemingway. I don't remember what we renamed Ernest Hemingway.
Hard to remember a lot of these,
but I'm sure it was like Mr. Tough Dick or whatever.
Mr. Tough Dick. That's not a bad name.
Mustache push-ups man. Yeah, I'm angry at my whiskey. Yeah, I wish I could fight myself. I wish I could clone myself so I could fucking punch that guy. Then we renamed The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, the worst TV show of all time.
Oh, a horrible name too.
The Oscars, dude. Toy Story. This is, by the way, we just in May of 2021. This is crazy, dude.
Oh yeah.
Satan, Frasier, Miller High Life, The Pixies, Sleep, Joe Biden. And I remember the Joe Biden episode being so like particularly fun.
Very fun.
There's like different ones along the way where it was like, damn, this got more fun even.
Yeah, for sure.
What do we, and you said one of the Joe Biden ones the other day. What was it?
Oh, I think it was
like Mr. Stupid Nuts or something like that.
Like it was Slim Truck Nut.
Slim Truck Nut. That's right.
Slim Truck Nut's a good name for a guy.
It is a good name. And that
Slim
seems
Truck
like
Nut.
A nickname he might have had. Yeah.
Slim Truck Nut.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, those Joe Biden names are fun.
I want to know his nicknames. He's got to have them. We just don't know them.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. And I bet they're very, there's a reason why, because I bet they're off brand, you know?
Right. They're like
you know how you're Long Dick Dave? I'm sure there's some inappropriate ass Biden. Yeah. Every single time he forgets about how a microphone works, you get a peek into really the other day when he goes, nobody fucks with Biden. They were like, your mic's on. He was like, oh shit.
Oh shit. Yeah, totally.
Who knows what his nickname is?
Everyone just called him Joe Fucks.
Honestly, I think it's probably something like that.
Yeah. Renaming your stuff. Then we started renaming yours. By the way, what the hell is it called at gmail.com? Yeah, we're due for an episode renaming your shit. So email us. What the hell is it called at gmail.com? Bono. Then we rename someone's kid the next episode. That's right.
Yeah.
Batman, Shawshank Redemption, Kurt Russell, Reservoir Dogs, stand-up comedy. You know what's funny? Stand-up comedy, I think to this day, is our most listened to episode.
That's funny.
People are like, yeah, fuck stand-up comedy. Call it something else. Call it men who need to shut the fuck up.
When you think about stand-up, it is kind of and I love it more than anything in the world, but it is at its core a pretty corny thing that I'm going to stand up, y'all sit down, and I'm going to pretend I haven't thought of this.
Right.
And I got a microphone, and I'm going to go, huh?
And you're going to think, yeah. Hey, everybody, welcome to the show tonight. Numerous people that look alike are going to tell goofy speeches.
Yeah.
We're going to give some goofy speeches tonight. And then there are all the people that do it, take it really, really fucking seriously, and they have all these rules for what you can and can't do. And then some of them are like really, really, really mad about the news. Like some of them are really, really popular, and they're super mad at like big groups of people.
Why are you so mad?
You're like, why are you yelling? You don't even know these people.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. I love it so much, but
I think stand-up comedy could easily be called goofy speeches.
Goofy speeches, yeah,
dude. Reservoir Dogs.
Hell yeah.
Could just be called a bunch of Pulp Fictions. Kurt Russell's. How about we bang through the rest of these, dude?
Hell
and try to like rapid fire come up with a name.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Reservoir Dog. Wait, no. Kurt Russell. It could be called hair. My hair. England.
England.
The Office. What do we call The Office?
Awkward. Name it this face, the Jim face.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Boring people arguing. We renamed Religulous, which should just be called This Fucking Blows. Yeah.
Really?
Oh, we're into Bill Maher month, September 2021, because next we renamed Real Time with Bill Maher.
I would name that. Okay.
Yeah. Actually, an alternative title for that show when they put it out was Gun in My Mouth with Dave Ross. Then we renamed Atheism, which could just be renamed a blank space or the absence of anything at all.
I would rename it Actually.
Actually. Yeah, that's good. Then we kicked off Carn Month, October 2021. We had a Carn Month exclusive episode with no renaming. Just
appreciating.
Well, Richard Karn doesn't need a new name. He's fantastic.
That's right. Love that guy.
Family Feud could be called Survey Says. You know, they don't have to all be funny. Eat shit, Caleb. Fuck you, dude. I'm trying to bang out. I'm trying to bang out. That's the thing I say.
You can rename Family Feud a dumb white family.
Yeah, totally.
That's why I watch. I want to watch a dumb white family, and I want to watch Steve Harvey be like, "Oh, what the fuck."
What if Family Feud were called Family Fight? They'll be
Family
sick,
Fight,
dude.
Yeah, why not?
And if there's a tie, there's a brawl. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Beat the shit out of the neighbors. Home Improvement, Racist The Office. Home Depot, Orange Target.
Oh yeah. Orange Target. Their buggies are big.
Yeah.
Big old buggies. Every time I go to Home Depot, I need to get like some screws, and I put a box of screws in the biggest buggy on earth.
Yeah,
like
dude.
The size of my whole apartment, this buggy.
Whoever thought of Home Depot really didn't think about the amount of types of carts they were going to have.
Yeah.
Because there's the one that's like 4 poles, and, so you can like carry around your big pieces of wood.
Yeah.
It's crazy that Home Depot is a thing.
I know. Still going.
And Lowe's. There's numerous kinds.
Yeah. Blue Home Depot.
Blue. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Wood, sawdust, orange Target. We renamed beer. And
hell yeah.
Yeah, dude.
We could rename beer every week.
We really could. And we do. Yeah. We rename it Mayberry IPA.
The best one.
From the fantastic people over at El Segundo Brewing Company.
Oh, they're the best.
Denver, Freebird, Applebee's, Mountain Dew, Golf, Crocs, Folgers, Olive Garden, Kevin James. Hell yeah, dude. That's great. AC/DC, Taco Bell, Benedict Cumberbatch.
Oh, that was a fun one.
That Benedict was a super fun one.
That's what it's all about.
And when we put that clip up, that's the clip that's on TikTok that really blew up. It has almost 1 million. Yeah. And there are apparently the game of saying nonsensical names for Benedict Cumberbatch is something that people did on Tumblr back in the day. And there are people in the comments of that clip that are like, they stole this from us. And we have to take it back from them.
Take it back. It's like it's 2 guys talking.
Who do they think they are? Yeah.
Like, what do they think? We made money coming up with names for Benedict Cumberbatch?
Yeah. if you think that you came up with renaming Benedict Cumberbatch on Tumblr, how do you think his fucking parents feel? You know what I mean?
Right. They came up with it.
Yeah, exactly.
They made up that stupid name.
Monsters. Lord of the Rings, Ludacris. Comedy Central with our first guest, Ismail Lutfi.
Oh, yeah,
Billy
we've had
Joel.
2 guests. That's fun.
Well, now I'm just listing episodes, and 100's a lot, so I don't want to anymore. Oh man,
you know what we should do? We should do the 100th episode part 2 for next week, and then for the rest of the podcast, it's the 100th episode part like 65.
And we just say the name of the episode from before.
Yeah, all we ever do.
And we change the name of the show to What Happened Last Week, and we're like, what did we talk about last week? Oh man, hell yeah. Waffle House, Dirty Applebee's, Jack in the Box, Drunk McDonald's.
Yeah, dude.
Mickey Mouse, Lame Goofy.
He is Lame Goofy.
He is, dude. Goofy rules and Mickey Mouse drools. Target, cool Walmart.
Cool. Yeah, I love Target so much.
Jewel. Remember Jewel? That was a fun episode.
Oh yeah, I was thinking the singer first, and then I remembered it was those fat vape clouds.
Yeah, dude, those clouds. Yeah.
Man, I wish I was vaping.
Yeah, you want to vape, dude?
Oh, it looks so. Every time I see somebody vaping, I'm like, hell yeah.
Really?
It just it doesn't look cool. It just looks like I want to do it.
Wait, like it'll taste good?
I want to sit in a room by a fire and just vape like Gandalf, you know? Like,
yeah,
that's what I want to do.
It is funny that Gandalf gets high.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would too. That's some heavy shit.
I guess that's true. If you have to like fight like a fire devil, you probably want to unwind.
Yeah, you've been dead before. Like, oh, last night I remembered that I was dead for a while. I want to get high.
Yeah. Oh man, how long you been smoking weed? 3,000 years. I think I'm addicted. I think that if I quit, I would have some withdrawal symptoms.
You imagine looking back and being like, I've spent $4 million on weed in the past 3,000 years. Interesting.
Man, I'm pretty sure. Here's the thing. At some point, I could have quit drinking. But it's been 3,000 years. And so I'm in. Every day I have to have a lot of alcohol or I'll die. I could have. It's not even like a go to a program kind of thing. It's like I'll die if I don't have a bunch of whiskey every morning.
That, when you get out of a relationship, it's a month for every year to get over it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like, just split up with my wife. We were married for 2,300 years. So, I'm still not over it. I think I'll be single for about 600 years.
Elves, dude. It would suck to be an elf, man. Yeah, man. I've been single for 30,000 years, man. My wife died right after the fucking Big Bang. And I'm just like watching fish grow legs alone. I watched it. Dude, I was alone for the whole Ice Age. Don't talk to me about being lonely. Oh man.
Oh, it's funny.
Yeah, we find out that there are some birds that live forever. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I would believe it.
I think it
right
now.
There's turtles that are 1,000. I just don't think so.
Oh, man.
That's no awesome. Way.
No way.
Well, this has been a good retrospective.
Yeah, damn right, dude. So much fun. Here, I'll bang through the last of them real quick. YouTube, Jurassic Park, Indiana Jones, Ancient Aliens. That was fun. Coachella with Nick Vatterott, Dunkin' Donuts, IPAs. That's when we started working with El Segundo.
Hell yeah.
On June 6th of this year. Pizza Hut, Jim Beam. Jim Beam sucks. Old Spice. Old Spice is fine. Goodfellas, good movie. Levi's, perfectly fine. Tesla, fuck Elon Musk. Trader Joe's, I shop there. Instagram, I use it. Arby's, I go there sometimes. France sucks, as we've established.
Hell yeah, it does.
Eminem is a murderer, and I love him so much. 7-Eleven, Red Hot Chili Peppers, Alfred Hitchcock. Alfred Hitchcock.
Hell yeah, that was a fun one.
Is his name Alfred Hitchcock?
Yeah.
Am I like, wait.
I think you're having a stroke.
I am having a in my head, I was like, is it Al? I was literally like, you know how sometimes you look at a couch and you're like, what is that?
Yeah, when you get that weird deja vu shit.
Yeah. Like, Alfred. Yeah, something about Alfred looked wrong. Everybody loves Raymond, King Charles III, Outback Steakhouse, and of course, Peacock, whose real name is Shitfuck.
So yeah, if any of those sound fun, and you haven't gone back and listened, it's not like the news. You can go back and listen to them all. They age fine.
Yeah, totally. Tell your friends about our big stupid show that we love so much.
Yeah, we'll do 100 more episodes if you do.
Yeah, and if you don't, we won't. So you have to.
That's right. So go buy a mug and a hat and a shirt and a beanie and a hoodie, and get on the Patreon and tell a friend and lay on down.
Yeah, definitely get on the Patreon. Because I want a bigger ass.
Dave wants a Brazilian butt lift. He won't shut the fuck up about it.
Yeah. Well, when you have a dick this long, you kind of need an ass to match.
What's
the point of having a long dick if you got a short ass?
Yeah, I want a long ass.
Long ass. I got a long ass.
My ass feels long sometimes.
It's just as fat as it ever was, but it is long.
Yeah, so let's get some money for Dave's bigger
ass. Man, I love this show. Yeah, thanks for doing it with me, buddy.
Hell yeah, dude. Let's keep going.
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah.
Well, thank y'all for listening. We love you.
We love you. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
What's it called? What's it called? What's it called?